Okay, so my plan is to redo the eye demonstration again for you. So remember, I already have an eye in existence, but let's make sure. Remember I said there's 3 eyes that fit in this space, so there's the second. Now there's where the next eye goes. So you could do that with your fingertips. I'm using a caliper to do that. Now, got my clay here. So I'm taking a small piece of clay that's going to be about the same size as the piece I have. And remember, I'm making a football shape. So a half a football shape. So half is flat, goes down the corners here, and it's rounded. See what it looks like in profile? Okay, like that. I want to make it about the same size as the other one, so I'll make it just a smidgen smaller. It's really important that it stays rounded. That is, see the fat part in the center, and it comes down here, and then it's flat on this side. And that's going to fit right inside of there. Okay? And if it doesn't fit, you just modify it to fit. You're making sure that it kind of comes to the same level as this one right here. So you're going to slip and score. So remember I'm taking I'll go ahead and slip and score. So I'm putting the water down, scoring. And I'm going to do this whole area because I'm going to eventually put in the eye lids also, if you remember that. Okay, so slipping and scoring. There isn't much work to do on these. So there, so that now before I put the eye in case I get any holes in here or air pockets, I'm going to put a couple holes in here. And then I'm going to place my football, remember my half a football shape, right inside here. And I'm going to start pressing down. Don't press too much in the center here. Press more around the sides, because you did remember this is going all the way down into your eye socket that you've created. The eye bulges out in the center here and goes all the way down to the sides here. Okay, so you can see how that is going in there. Now I'm going to take 2 pieces of clay and make 2 coils. Remember, the coils are going to be kind of asymmetric in terms of the fat end. So there's going to be a fat end about half or about a third of the way down, and it's going to come down to 2 points. Okay, so fat end on the upper lid goes towards the nose. The lower eyelid is a slightly skinnier coil, and it's going to have an asymmetrical fat end towards the a third of the way through, and it's going to be the exact opposite of how the upper eyelid is put into place. Okay, so that's going to go down here. I'll put a little bit more water down before I add the lids. Okay. So the corners of the eye, see, this is the corners of the eye right here. Corners of the eye are going to come all the way down. The lid is here, and you can see, oh, this one's a little too long. So I'm just going to remove some of this excess, making sure that I have come to a point right here, okay? Now what's key to doing this is don't touch this inside edge right here, but you're just going to smooth the eyelid itself. So I know my finger's kind of fat here, but it's like if you're put on mascara, this is how you would put on mascara. I've seen people do it, and I don't do it myself. Okay, so you can kind of see the eye coming into, or the eyelid coming into place. The eyelid, I'm kind of made it a little fatter to mimic kind of eyelashes and eyelid. This one got bigger than this one, so I might want to change the shape of this slightly, trim it down. Basically, the coil was fatter than the other one. Usually I won't do this because it kind of ruins the look. But on the other hand, I can work with it. But the other thing I'm going to tell you, I just want to finish this for the demo, is if it doesn't look great, just rip it out and do it again, because you can see it's fairly quick. So I'm going to measure this next one. So this next one is about that thick. Gonna make the point again, fat end towards the cheek. So again, don't touch the inside edge, just touch where the eye lid would be. And here I'm using my fingernail and making it come into there like that. Now this one, this one's smaller than this one, but I did this relatively quick, so forgive me. But I would, in all likelihood, I would rip this out and redo it. And basically, my coils were just too fat. But I want you to have the freedom to be able to do that. But before we're doing this, you want to remember your Brad Pitt points. You want to have that point and that point even relative to these 2 points, which is going to be even relative to the mouth. Okay, so on the next video, I'm going to show the lips.